I started studying in American School of Bangkok last year. I used to study in Singapore for 6 months before I came to this school. In Singapore, the academic were very hard, so compared to here. So if the student didn't try their best in studies, everything will be much more harder than they expect. There were a lot of differences compared to here and Singapore, but some were the same. The first similarity is that school that I used to study in Singapore were co-educational like ASB. The second similarity is that the time that the school day ends. The third similarity is the shop and big malls surrounded the area of the school. So after school I used to hang out in those places in both countries. So for the first differences is in Singapore, it has a higher standard of education more than Thailand or USA. So there is like a lot of competition to get into the university there. You might have to try your best in study or else you will feel regret for what you have done later. And for the second differences is the teachers are from different places. In Singapore, the teacher usually like Singaporean, but ASB is an international school with an international teacher that came from around the world. Only like Thai teacher that teach Thai language and culture. So the third differences is the daily schedule. Example like here in ASB we start school about 8 in the morning, but school in Singapore we usually start school about 7:30. So even though there are a lot of differences, in each school must have their own rules or their own ways of teaching. For me, these two schools having given me the best that they could offer in their own way.